Saints Row 5 to be like Saints Row 2. Boy oh boy, the things I would do to make that actually no that genuinely sounds wrong. I mean, I'm just really anticipating for something like that. Do you like Saints Row? If you do, I mean, drop a like. Do you like Saints Row 2? Go ahead and drop a like. Do you want Saints Row 5 to be like Saints Row 2? Fuck yeah, drop a like. And if you just hate the series in general, then of course dislike the video. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome your goddamn beautiful face to another video. And I want to talk about Saints Row 5 because, hey, guess what? Technically, it's actually happening, except it's not going to be called Saints Row 5. Yes, this genuinely makes me upset. I mean, 90% of what you're about to hear kind of makes me upset just simply because it's not Saints Row 5. Like, it's not actually called Saints Row 5, but you may or may have not heard about it. It's Agents of Mayhem. Now, I came across this like a few months back, and it's not only until now I wanted to make this video. Reason being is because you guys remember Gat, right? Like, he's actually in the Saints Row series. Well, hey, he's in Agents of Mayhem. You can see Agents of Mayhem in the background. It technically is Saints Row. It's just not called Saints Row 5 because it's called Agents of Mayhem. Now, that being said, the game looks super fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a mixture of loads of different games, like Overwatch to like Sunset Overdrive. I only played that once, but I'm already getting that kind of vibe. But as far as a game that is stupid and is fun to play and is super goofy, yes, Agents of Mayhem have just literally nailed it. Now, I have hope, okay, because of course, it's not being titled Saints Row 5. I mean, it literally is a whole nother, like, video game series for the developers themselves. I mean, everything's like developed by the same people, but like I said, it's just Agents of Mayhem. Now, things that really trip me out is that are they stopping the Saints Row series in general? Because if you can't tell, the logo is exactly, if not almost very, very similar to the Saints Row logo. Now, that's kind of like the fear I had because, of course, you guys know, with the whole Saints Row series, they were really getting out of, like, I guess you could say, I wouldn't say out of hand with it, but I mean in the sense of like, we went from Saints Row 1 to Saints Row 2, which were like two different themes to like what happened with Saints Row 3 and 4, right? It went very interesting after that. I mean, the Saints Row series is of course known to be a very goofy yet fun and just an all-around cool game to play, and I mean, they really did nail that with Saints Row 2, even though the graphics now when you play it are like nothing to what's out nowadays, but I have just as much as fun with it because the gameplay is so spot on, and I mean, Deep Silver really smashed that. Props to you. Now, like I say, they were kind of going out of hand, going into like a futuristic path, and this is where I feel like they've had a big meeting and they've just brought Agents of Mayhem to the table. And what freaks me out is about the Gat situation being back, because like I said, he's in Saints Row series, and if he's in Agents of Mayhem and Agents of Mayhem is not Saints Row, what the hell is going on, right? Now, my theory is that they're going to come back onto the market with Saints Row 5, and yes, they are probably going to listen to everyone and try and make it like Saints Row 2. Now, that being said, it'll be absolutely incredible. In fact, it might just probably make Game of the Year whenever it comes out, because if like GTA 6 is not coming out, yes, this would probably smash like records, right? If GTA 6 is coming out, then yes, it probably will come number 2, but hey, you never know, okay? But I'm having like this theory that because they want to make Saints Row 5 kind of like Saints Row 2, but at the same time they want to make a futuristic game like Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, but at the same time they know a lot of people are getting a bit pissed off with that kind of theme, and they want to make the whole series come back with a bang. They thought of Agents of Mayhem. They're like, hey, let's make Agents of Mayhem because we can still do what we love with making a futuristic, goofy game, but at the same time, it's not a Saints Row game. So Saints Row fans cannot be pissed off, right? Because it's not a Saints Row game. It literally is a brand new series, if anything. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be like an Agents of Mayhem 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I have no idea. There might just be. Who the heck knows? But this is my theory. This is what I'm thinking they have done, and I guess in a business kind of move. I guess they're filtering out people that like a futuristic, like Saints Row game, and then at the other stage, they're filtering the people that only like Saints Row for like Saints Row 1 and 2 out into another category. So yes, it's gonna be really cool. Either way, Agents of Mayhem, get in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think about it. share this video. I mean, let's get more people's thoughts, right? But that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe for more awesome content. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you in the next video. But till then, I hope you have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day. But until the next one, adios amigos.